Yes, it's another episode of Walk On FPL. It's the wrap up, week 2, so let's get into it. First matchup, we have Chelsea versus West Ham, 5-1. And here are the players that performed well for West Ham. At this point of the game, it was 1-0. And here are the players that contributed to that 1-0 score. Chelsea was able to bounce back from that 1-0 and make it 5-1. And here are the players that contributed to that Chelsea comeback. Next matchup, we have Tottenham versus Manchester City, 2-0. Here are the players that contributed to the Tottenham Hotspur's 2-0 win. And these are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team. Richarlison is back at it again. Johnson is back at it again. 2-0 Tottenham. And with a clean sheet, you should be always considering the goalkeeper. Next matchup, we have Bournemouth versus Wolves, 1-0. Simeon back at it again for Bournemouth. And those are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team from Bournemouth. Next matchup, we have Brentford versus Aston Villa, 1-0. I was hoping for Watkins to bounce back in this game, but he was another disappointment for the second week. Here are the players for Brentford that we should be considering for our FPL team. Next matchup on the card, we have Burnley versus Sunderland, 2-0. Sunderland performance in Gameweek 1 made we all thought they were going to do well against Burnley. But no, Burnley was able to bounce back with a 2-0 win. And these are the players that performed very well for Burnley and the players that we should be considering for our FPL team. Next matchup, we have Arsenal versus Leeds, 5-0. Players that performed very well for Arsenal. Calafiori, back at it again. Declan Rice, back at it again. Raya, back at it again. With some new players on the list like Timber, Gyökeres, and Saka. And those are the players that you should be considering for your FPL team. Next matchup, Nottingham Forest versus Crystal Palace, 1-1. And these are the players from Nottingham Forest that we should be considering for our FPL team. Nadoy, back at it again with an assist. These are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team from Crystal Palace. Next matchup, we have Everton versus Brighton Hove Albion, 2-0. These are the players that performed very well for Everton, 2-0 win. And these are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team. Next matchup, we have Manchester United versus Fulham, 1-1. Here is a player that we should be considering for our FPL team from Manchester United. Here are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team from Fulham. Next matchup, we have Liverpool versus Newcastle, 3-2. Here are the players that we should be considering for our FPL team. Guapo, back at it again. Salah, back at it again. Ekitike, back at it again. Liverpool got a lot of players you might want to be considering for your FPL team. Here are the players that you should be considering for your FPL team from Newcastle. Yeah, man, like I said, this is Walk On FPL. It's the wrap up, week 2. Hope this information help you with your transfer decision if you want to use your wild card for week 2. Thank you guys for watching. Leave comment and hope to see you guys next time.